Shall I see Mr. All Even in NYC? He's so big. They call him boss. He's a boss. All even. He's so
On a Friday night, Liberation Day. It's Juneteenth, and boy, I got a lot to say. You know what happens when you are finally free? Free from the shackles and the chains? All Even Podcast. You can catch me on Instagram at All Even Podcast, TikTok at All Even Media. Catch me on Facebook too. Facebook is going crazy. Barry Grant Jr.
I stretch my
Listen to
arms
the
and
show
say,
on Apple Podcasts,
if this day gonna be
Spotify,
righteous,
iHeartRadio. I'm all over the place. Go to YouTube, hit
let
that
it be righteous
subscribe
all the
button,
way.
like, share, and comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend because the page is growing. Liberation Day. I couldn't tell you the last time I felt this good. I'm telling you, I have been under duress for 3 years. Under duress, doing this show under duress. And I still come here and ball out like Jalen Brunson. You know why? Because I'm that guy. But now, I have been liberated. There's no shackles on this man. And now I'm really going to let loose. If you thought I was unhinged before, ho, Silent Assassin, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Like I said, liberation. Jimmy, super intern, how you doing, sir?
Good.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Long hiatus.
This is a show to be at.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now.
Happy to be back.
You know,
Stay back, maybe.
you need to stay here, okay? Just don't go away for a while. Jeff Boogie,
Yes, sir.
one of the most dedicated Knicks fans I know. Salutes to you.
Thank you.
This is a show for you. It is. I respect guys like you. I don't give no Knicks fans no smoke. Y'all deserve it.
Thank
I've been saying all year. Jasmine, how you doing? Jasmine's in the back, doing what Jasmine does, looking good. I'm trying to tell you right now, listen. I tried to go to the parade. I tried. And I had a lot of friends that looked out for me. They called me at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Hey, listen, I understand that you were prepping to come. Don't come. Don't come. It's too much of a zoo out here. And I'm not a Knicks fan. I just wanted to be a part of what's going on. But there's some craziness out there. That's what I'm saying. People are jumping on scaffolds. People are taking underwear off. It's nuts. I don't understand.
There was a video I seen today where this woman was like on like a light post or whatever, and she like pushed someone down below.
Yeah.
And then the woman went and like
WWE style.
And then the girl started twerking after her pants.
And then
were
she
off.
ripped her pants off.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I'm like, what's going on?
the dregs of society. Why can't you just be happy that the Knicks won the championship and just behave yourself? Now listen, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because if the Jets win the Super Bowl, I don't know what I would do.
I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So I can't say, hey, you guys need to relax. The Jets drought is longer than the Knicks drought. So that's all I'm saying. And y'all been to a couple of NBA finals. We won in 1969 and we ain't been back. So you can always understand how crazy that shit is gonna be if we win. So salute to Knicks fans. You know, everybody's talking about all the violence, but look, it's less than 1%. For the 1% or less than 1% of people that want to be out there acting like knuckleheads, people out there had a good time, man. They were crying, they were celebrating, people were high-fiving, partying in the streets. That's what you want to see. It was good. It was the craziest parade for a championship parade I've ever seen. Like, no matter what sport it was. So, you know, shouts to the Knicks. So, Mr. Boogie, I am going to give you some time to go ahead and go talk about your Knicks here. You have been a Knicks fan your entire life. You are dressed to the nines in Knick paraphernalia. I don't know how much money you spent on these things, but it doesn't really matter. Because I've had plenty of friends that have said I've spent thousands of dollars on Knicks gear, championship hats, shirts. You see everybody wearing them now. You can't get them outside.
Yep.
You can't get them outside. So,
Yeah.
how do you feel that your team has finally won an NBA championship after years of heartache?
27 years since we've been back to the dance.
How long have you waited?
27 years since I was born.
Wow.
27 years. 27.
That's a long time.
years.
Listen, you're a young guy, but that's a long time.
It makes you feel old when you think about it.
Yeah.
So it's like all these. I've been dealing with Knicks haters my whole life. My whole life since I was a baby.
But to be fair,
It's okay. It's okay.
hold on.
It's okay.
Let me just I ask questions here, okay?
okay.
I ask questions. I'm a journalist. Can you really say hater
Yes.
if you haven't won a damn thing?
Yes.
How can I hate on some? That's like me saying I'm hating on the Clippers.
Okay.
I can't hate on the Clippers. They're in the basement with the dehumidifiers and the space heaters. I can't hate on
right.
something that
I-
belongs in the darkness.
What I classify as a hater is, you see how New York got two teams, really one team.
One team.
But
Send
you got-
Brooklyn back to Jersey.
Thank you. The people know. The people know who the people are that wear these people things. Okay, they were Brooklyn fans. Then they transitioned over to New York fans, and they know who they are.
Oh, so you say you got net fans that have now turned into Knicks fans?
Yes.
Oh, you guys gotta shun those. You gotta send them packing.
The door's closed. The door's locked.
Yeah, no,
already. Once the
no.
bus left, it's over.
Listen, the bandwagon accepts people, right?
No.
They don't accept Nets fans.
Yeah.
You stay over there.
Yeah, stay over there.
Could you imagine if I said, "Oh, I want to be a Yankee fan"? Absolutely not. Silent Assassin would disown me. Okay? Claw would disown me. So many people would disown me. You don't do that. You can't jump that side.
No.
You can't go Jets to Giants. You can't do that. Okay? So yeah, I agree with you.
Yes.
You give those people hell.
Yeah.
All the Nets fans, most Nets fans that I have, like that, they send me all the negative stuff about the parade. I say, yo, y'all down bad, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like you have to like pull from all of the negative algorithm stuff to make yourself happy. I said, let me tell you something. I said, I don't want to be mean, but the Nets will never win an NBA championship. That team,
They're the little cousins.
they're the dregs of society. They should move to New Mexico. Okay? Because there's no reason for them to be here. There's one New York team. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be that guy, but when you talk about New York and basketball, you only talk about the Knicks.
The Mecca.
The-
Garden.
They're flat. They're right there in New York City. They are New York basketball. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Nets are the Clippers of the East. That's what they are. That's bad. They're not that bad. You know why they're not that bad? Because I will actually go to a Nets game. I will
Why?
never.
Because the tickets are $15.
I don't care. I will go there. All right. I'll take my family there for very cheap and have a good time. I will never go to a Clippers game. Never. I don't care if you even give me for free. I'll give it to somebody else. I'm not wasting my time going there. Are you crazy?
No.
So yes. So again, going back to you, give me the feeling of when you knew they were gonna win that championship. Once the clock hit 0,
What?
how did you feel?
It's not even when the clock hit 0. Like, I already knew we were going to win
Right.
leaving the Hawks series. I'm not even going to lie to you. After the first round, I already knew what it was.
Okay.
We smacked them Philly 4-zip, Cleveland 4-zip. I said, there's no way we're going to do all this winning and lose. We've made history throughout the 2 playoff series where we zipped them. Prior to that, we made history. The 2 games, leaving Atlanta. Then we go into the San Antonio series, making more history. Every game was history. If I'm not going to lie to you, I saw every game, every play, and that last buzzer, I didn't even know how to react. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't. I literally felt what Kobe said. The job was done, but there's more. The job's not done.
What do you mean the job's not?
There's
Hey,
not-
hold on.
No.
Don't be that fan. All right? Don't be that guy
I'm
to
not
talk
getting-
about back-to-back.
I'm not-
You won one
I'm not
championship.
getting greedy.
You need to breathe
I'm not getting
and
greedy.
be happy.
I am happy. But now this happiness makes you want more. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You better mute up with that. That's ridiculous. Okay? You wait 53 years and you're over here talking about the second one. You need to enjoy
We're
this
going back to
for
back.
as long as it is.
We're going back to back.
That's not happening. Okay?
Who's gonna stop us? Wemby?
Have you seen the trend?
The Lakers?
8 years. This is number 8.
Everybody, yeah.
You've had one champion.
Yeah.
Never repeat.
consecutive, yeah.
Why? Because of how structured basketball is. The CBA does not
salary
allow
cap.
for super teams. It doesn't allow for dynasties. If they can pull it off,
Yeah,
cool.
we did. What do you think?
But every team that won a championship said the same thing. It's not easy.
It's not.
So all I'm saying to you, I understand.
Yeah.
You're 27. There's fans out there that are 85, 70, 60, 53. They are not sounding like you.
Oh no, they're happy.
They just want to party.
Oh, no,
they don't
definitely.
care about next season. They don't care.
Listen.
When next season comes, you worry about next season. You have until October to think about next season. Just enjoy it. That's all I'm saying. I even said, I remember during the whole playoff, I said, Knicks fans, don't worry about anything that happens. Just enjoy the ride. Because you can win or you can lose. But what you guys have achieved, you need to celebrate. And more teams need to do that. So I understand that you're hungry for more titles. All I'm saying to you, Boog, just enjoy this one.
It's so
That's
real.
all I'm saying.
I haven't slept since we won.
Good.
I haven't slept since we won.
Good.
Like I can't even close my eyes at night because I get up and I'm just like, we won. We actually won.
Because
27 years of my life of people telling the Knicks are trash. You're not going to do anything. This guy doesn't matter. That guy doesn't matter. Well, this team matters. The 25-26 Knicks team, it matters. It's going down in history as the most dominant playoff run in history.
I wouldn't go that far.
It is.
It's not.
The point differential, 283 points. That's a playoff record.
Have you checked the 2001 Lakers?
What's the point differential on that?
I don't care about point
I
difference.
think it was like 190.
But do you know what our record was?
Yeah, you got okay. All right.
16-1.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. I think.
And the only game we lost was Allen Iverson's first game in the finals. It was overtime. That's the only game we lost. So listen.
It's okay.
I'm not here to rain on your parade.
No, I know
Okay,
you're not.
Knicks, the dominant run.
Yes.
I think they're top 3 in regards to dominant runs of all time. But slow your brakes.
We'll leave it there. Top
All
3.
right?
We'll leave it there. Top
Slow
3.
your brakes.
We'll leave it there. That's it. But
shouts to the Knicks. Shouts to the Knicks.
yeah, man. It's been a long ride, but we're here and we're winning. Let's just continue to win. I'm happy we got this one. I'm still celebrating. I'm gonna celebrate it until the tip off of next season.
Listen, don't let anybody talk
When they
to
get
you.
their ring, I get my ring.
To the victor go the spoils. You talk crap until the next season is over because you're still the champs. Okay, until somebody else gets a Larry O'Brien, you're still champs.
Yeah.
It's the way it works. Trust me, I've seen a lot of these. So
Definitely.
you talking crap.
I got a question for you. So now you saw that Jalen Brunson got the Eastern Conference Finals MVP and the Finals MVP. Now, based off of what you saw, do you feel? I'm not gonna ask you feel. Do you think he should get the MVP
MVP of what?
regular season?
You talking about
Next
this?
season. Next season.
Yeah, I mean you can't. What do you think? This is scripted?
If he goes into the season though, come on, it was a great run. He's killing.
He puts himself in the conversation, but at the same time,
It's tough to win it.
the
though.
Knicks have to have a season that makes. So
60
you gotta
wins.
understand,
They
it's
need
not
60
about
wins. That's what it is.
It's not about how good Jalen Brunson is. We understand how good he is.
Yeah.
It's about what the Knicks do.
As a franchise.
If the Knicks finish number 1 in the East,
Yeah.
then I can see him winning the MVP, of course,
Okay.
because now he's put himself in the top 10 of players in the league.
Okay.
He's a top 10 player right now.
I mean,
He's in the top 10 of best players in the league.
he's better than Luka. I don't know why they.
I wouldn't go that far.
What has Luka done? He went to the finals one time.
Skill-wise, he's not better than Luka. But
6'7".
in regards to leadership, there's not many players that are better leaders than Jalen Brunson in the NBA.
Correct.
He's a special player.
Yeah.
And the beauty about Jalen Brunson is that nobody's seen it coming.
Yeah,
No one.
He was slept
If
on heavily.
anybody says, I'm telling you,
didn't
anybody
even see it
that
coming,
says
and
it,
I'm a Knicks
I
fanatic.
will find them and
never
I
saw
will
this.
yell at you
I didn't
because
know who he was.
no one.
I didn't know who he was.
No one.
My brother put me on. Shout out Keith. He put me on. I swear to God.
No one.
He's like, they signed Jalen Brunson. I'm like, who is this guy? He was in Dallas. I'm like, all right, let me just do some history.
No one.
And I saw what I saw, and I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie. That playoff run that he had, that little playoff run he had with Dallas, it opened my eyes a little bit.
They could have opened your eyes all you want. You were never going to expect this.
No.
That's what
That's
I'm saying. You can see a player can be good. This guy he's on another level good.
Yeah, bro. It's bad.
No one saw this.
It's like
This is Tom Brady-esque in regards to nobody saw it coming.
Yeah.
Right? Greatness is you if you're the number one pick, okay, cool. We expect you to be great.
guy was in the
And if
second
you
round.
if you're not great, then you're labeled a bust. Jalen Brunson was a second round pick. He wasn't even a first round pick.
Yeah.
Which means that there was no expectations for this guy. He had to earn his way on that team in Dallas. He fought his way.
Yep.
And that's what makes it special. He's a guy that comes from lineage. He comes from Rick Brunson. He played at Villanova, won back-to-back championships in Villanova. Like, this guy has been a winner his entire life.
Yeah.
And you saw the poise and the leadership. And every team in the NBA wants a Jalen Brunson. Every single one. And the Knicks have him. And salutes to him, man. So, I will talk about the Knicks in regards to the parade. And then I will talk about somebody else. So, love what I saw at the parade. Patrick Ewing had his own car. And for a fan like me, I've always loved Patrick Ewing. He's one of my favorite players of all time. I'm a Laker fan. I grew up a Laker fan. But I appreciated and always cheered and rooted for Patrick Ewing. And for a guy like that had a very, very uneven relationship with the fan base, he had a very, very uneven relationship with the media, went through a lot of criticism, a lot of vitriol from the fans, a lot of racism that he dealt with in New York. To have him be a part of the franchise the entire year and him get a ring. Can't write a better story than that. You just can't. Like, he is somebody that, like, even Rick Brunson said it, even Jalen Brunson said it, like, no disrespect to Jalen Brunson. You know, you kids are going to say, oh, Jalen Brunson's the best Knick of all time. Look, there's only one. Yeah. Patrick Ewing is the greatest Knick of all time. It just is.
I mean, it's there in the franchise record.
It's not even close.
Points,
Like, the
rebounds,
guy is
blocks.
just special.
Yeah.
So for him, for me to see that, it was great. John Starks, another guy, gonna get a ring. Great. Salute to him. Allen Houston, well, he's always been a part of the organization. I don't know how much I can't put him with those two. He's good, but he ain't on that level of those guys.
He had his own little run with Spree.
Yeah, and they got dog walked in the finals. I don't want to hear it. Yep. Mamdani's speech, amazing, right? Like, you can tell that that's a guy that's a real Knick fan. Like, he understood the history of that team. And it's just a great Jalen Brunson speech. Loved it. Say, yo, for all the people that doubted, that talk crap, F them. Like, let them talk. We're not even going to give him no time of day. Loved it. Mr. Potato Head out there with his who let the dogs out. I don't even know why he says that. I don't even understand what it means.
We're not condoning that.
But he's old. So that's what happens when you old and you can just do embarrassing shit. And it's fine. Like, we're not going to kill Mike Brown for that. And listen, Silent Assassin said that I have to retract what I said about Mike Brown. Okay? Yeah. I said that Mike Brown would never lead anybody to a championship. Boy, was I wrong. He did first right? Time. So salutes to Mike Brown. But he does have Jalen Brunson. I mean, come on now. Like, you can win with a Jalen Brunson. That's like Eric Spoelstra when he was early on in his coaching career. He's the man now, right? He's one of the best coaches, if not the best coach in the league. But when he was early on in Miami, you had Braun. Of course you're going to win. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. Shouts to Mike Brown. That's as best as I can do. That's the best I can do. I can be able to tell him, hey, listen, I was wrong, but you were better than Mitch Johnson. That's what I'll say. You were better than Mitch Johnson because Mitch Johnson got a lot to learn.
He had some hiccups.
That's where all the good stuff ends because I am not even going to talk about Alicia Keys. I didn't see it. Jasmine said that the performance was all right, right? It was okay, right? But I'm going to say this on this show. I've told Jasmine this and she laughs every time I say it. I want to pack that song up. That song is now the new Christmas song with Mariah Carey. I'm done with it. I don't want to hear New York no more. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That song is dead to me. There's so many other songs you can be able to play. 50 Cent, I Get Money, I can hear that. Play something else.
Ja Rule, Fat Joe.
I know, I don't even want to hear that. I'm done with that too. There's too many New York songs out there you can be able to play. I don't want those two songs are banned. I don't want to hear it no more. For the rest of the summer, I'm done.
You gonna hear it.
Mariah Carey, all I want free. That's what I hear. That's what I hear now. It's the same thing. Don't want to hear it. So please, Knicks fans, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but just pick another song. I beg you. I beg you.
We could pick Bobby Shmurda.
Do it. We can have that. You can pick any New York rap. That's fine. Just please retire the Alicia Keys song. Please.
I like that song.
I've had enough. It's only been what, a week? Yeah. I've had enough. I mean, it's that bad.
It was a day.
It's that bad. And when you hear it all the time, come on now.
Yeah, for years on end, since it came out.
Right.
This was worse than Otis. You remember when Funk Flex dropped the Otis?
I'm done. Okay? Just Knicks fans, just please, just give me that reprieve. I don't want to hear it anymore. All the good stuff ended right there. Fans, all the good stuff ended right there. Because when that little troll rolled up on stage, as awkward as he is, and to this day, right? When was Braid? Wednesday? Thursday?
Yeah.
I still don't know what he said. I still don't understand what he said. Because I don't think he understood what he said. But he had it in his brain that he was going to go up there and go say this. It didn't come out the way he wanted to. Because he went up there and tried to take shots at Mom Donnie, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I don't need your vote. And I don't need a speech. And all this. Motherfucker, you do need a speech because I don't know what the hell you were saying. Nobody knows what you're talking about. And you could have hear the awkwardness in the crowd. Everybody like, eh. Why? Because they knew it's like, dog, you really gonna do this political thing here? You're mad at Mom Donnie because he did a speech based on the history of the Knicks? You should have did that. You're the owner of the team. You would think that you would actually have something prepared. You waited for that 10-week speech. Okay, that was cool. But that 10-week speech has now been null and voided. You know why? We're going to go through it. One championship doesn't make your entire tenure as an owner go away. James Dolan is the biggest dickhead to own a New York team. Period. He's way above George Steinbrenner, and I'm going to put him way above Woody Johnson. And Woody Johnson's pretty bad. But at least Woody Johnson is not doing bioscans of your face when you talk about him. At least Woody Johnson is not selling your information so he can be able to spy and hack on you. That's James Dolan. So I don't want anybody to tell me that all of that shit that he does is now wiped away. He's a piece of shit, and he will always be a piece of shit until the day he dies. And I don't give a shit if I hope he hears this, because I don't care about going to Madison Square Garden. I don't need to. I don't need to go there.
Dolan, I don't condone this.
You feel what I'm saying? Fuck James Dolan. And I mean that sincerely. Because the thing is with him is that you could not hold your tongue for one day, just one day, where you couldn't put your political bullshit aside. I didn't hear Mom Donnie talk anything political. He talked about the Knicks. He was on a float, hanging out with the players, having a good time. Where the fuck were you? And it gets better than that. You take your short troll ass and go to the Fan and go tell Carton, oh, we're going to the White House. Why? Because you want to go to the White House, because that's your boy. If you ask the players, I'm sure they don't want to go. But because you have this slave master mentality, you believe that whatever you says goes. This is the first team in the Trump administration that will go to the White House. Just think about that. This team has been waiting for a championship for 53 years. New York is a liberal city, and you're taking that team to go see him? I hope both of them eat cheeseburgers and let the Lord take them.
Right.
Let God sort them out. So I'm not going to sit here and talk about how great James Dolan is. Oh, well, he backed off the team. No, he didn't. He just allowed Leon Rose to do his job. But he's still a dickhead. Because if you go there and go talk bad about James Dolan, he will make sure he escorts you out the building. Where's Charles Oakley? Charles Oakley wasn't there.
He was at a bar.
Charles Oakley had to go watch that shit at a bar. Yeah, he's a Knicks legend. Why? Because this little troll of a man is one of the most thin-skinned, insecure people you can ever have owning anything with money. He has money, but he's an insecure little man, just like his orange friend. So no one is gonna have me have some revisionist history on James Dolan. Fuck James Dolan. Because you couldn't even put your political bullshit aside for one day. One day. You don't have to like Mom Donnie, but you have to work with him. Why? Because you are both in the city together. He could be able to have you up there, salute you, talk about the Knicks, talk about the history, pass it to you, and you just couldn't help yourself. So fuck James Dolan. And it'll be fuck James Dolan for the rest of his life. The Knicks can't save James Dolan for being an asshole, no matter how many championships they win. Oh, got another one. Fuck Boomer Esiason too. Because he's one of those players and one of those people that are on the Fan. I think the Fan is completely right-wing now. I don't really care if you want to be right-wing or not, but don't spread your political bullshit on the radio. I'm just done with that. You're a sports show. If you want to go be a right-wing politician or pundit, then do that. Just because your boy is Trump and your boy is Dolan. I'm tired of it. I'm just done. I'm done. slave master mentality is what James Dolan has. Your players don't want to go to the White House, but you're forcing them to go. So that's always going to be on Knicks fans' jacket, that you're the first basketball team to go see that man. That's a stain you will never remove.
Disgusting.
And just think about that. You have to wait 53 years. Fans are so excited, and you have to go ahead and put this black mark on this fucking team. But you expect nothing less from James Dolan, because he almost fucked the Knicks' chances up in the finals anyway. You had all of those watch parties outside, people having a great time. People outside, they partying, they sharing food, they barbecuing, and here comes James Dolan. I'm gonna go invite Trump to do it. So now they gotta go barricade and lock off everything. Everybody can't, all the bars around can't make any fucking money because why? You have to invite your fucking orange friend to the game. When both of y'all fell asleep anyway. And they lost.
We got the trophy though.
Listen, again, I had to say this. This got nothing to do with the Knicks. It's got nothing to do with Knicks fans. This has everything to do with him. Fuck James Dolan. Moving on. Victor Wembanyama. I touched on this a little bit on social media, and boy, those clips did well. It did. I said how immature he is, and that he needs to be better, needs to grow up. There's a lot more to it that now I can be able to discuss. There's one thing about being immature. There's another thing about not being ready. When everybody dubbed you that you're supposed to be ready. And here's why I say that. Arrogance and confidence it's a very fine line. Right? You can be confident, but if you cross over just a little bit more, you get to the arrogant side. Yeah. Victor Wembanyama is arrogant. And here's why. When he beat OKC in Game 7, he celebrated like he won the championship.
Yep.
You know why?
Because
in his mind, he thought it was over. We beat the champs. We're the champs now. Knicks got no shot. So I'm going to go ahead and get my celebration out now. When the Knicks went up 2-0, you know what he said? Everybody knows that we're going to win this series. And what did the San Antonio media say because they wanted to cover his ass? No, what he meant to say was the team is very confident on being able to win the series. No. That's not what the fuck he said. He said everybody knows we're going to win. So even when they were down 0-2, he still didn't take the Knicks seriously. Right? Although you threw the ball off your man's back in panic. Hell, I even said that Castle was out of position. But your dumb ass shouldn't have threw the ball because you're an idiot. But you're young, right? That's always the excuse. Let's keep going. He then said, "Well, you know, we felt like we have control of the series." How can you have control of the series and you're down 3-1? You want to know the statistic of this series? They dominated the first quarter. If you look at the scores, tally up the scores in the first quarter of every game, they're like plus 50. But every quarter after that,
they start going down.
Knicks win the second, Knicks win the third, and Knicks win the fourth. And what that shows me, it's not only as a team that they run out of gas, but your best player did too. Oh, nobody wants to talk about that. Oh, Victor Wembanyama is supposed to be, he's the face of the league. Oh, if he's the face of your league, this league needs a facelift.
Immediately.
You understand what I'm saying? Because in the regular season, he can't play big minutes. So what happened in the finals? He ran out of gas. He missed 2 free throws in game 4 that could have sealed the game. Couldn't score. Got bodied by Mitch Robinson on the offensive rebound in game 5 that sealed the game for the Knicks. So if you're gonna be the one to talk shit, make sure you're the one that can back it up. Not your daddy long leg ass that likes to play dirty.
Yeah.
I've already talked about him not shaking hands. Everybody's like, oh, it's overblown. No, it's not. It really isn't. You know why? Because having sportsmanship in a loss says more about you than when you win. Because I can guarantee you, if those roles were reversed and the Spurs beat the Knicks 4-1, the first person to give you a handshake would be Jalen Brunson. The first person to be able to go to the podium after the game in his post-conference press conference is, he would say, shouts to the Spurs, shouts to Mitch Johnson, shouts to Wemby, they were a better team than us, came up short, blah, 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 blah. That's what he would say. You know why? Because he's a leader. And what you do as a leader, the team follows. You don't think if Wemby would have went there and shaked Brunson's hand that all the other kids that were there would have been like, you know what? Let's go ahead and go piece it up with them, since the big man is doing it. But you take your daddy long legs ass and skip to the back. Why? Because you don't want to face being an adult. It's okay to be able to trot out there and talk shit and be arrogant because everybody believes in Wemby. Everybody believes that Wemby's the guy. So now you feel like you're feeling yourself now. You can be able to be as arrogant as possible. I beat the Thunder. And you got dog walked by the Knicks. How does that feel? So all the nice feelings that people have about Victor Wembanyama, they're not so nice now. Now, I'm not gonna dog the guy and say he's not good. He is good. But here's the thing. He's not great. And I need all of the media to keep that same energy for this long bastard that you had for LeBron James and anybody else that came up short. Because I keep hearing about LeBron James in 2011. I still hear about it. 15 years later, we still hear about how he came up short in that series against the Dallas Mavericks. I need this to be a part of Wemby's story too.
Oh, the tears?
Yeah. The cry run. That's what I'm going to call it.
The cry run.
The crying game. I don't feel sorry for him. You get what you put out there. You don't want to be humble? We won't be humble to you either. Because the media is very vicious. Especially when you portray yourself a certain way. See, what people don't realize is they say, oh, well, Brian doesn't shake hands. Yeah, okay. I can take you down memory lane. 2007. Spurs sweep the Cavs. And you know who went to the Spurs locker room? LeBron James. To go shake Tim Duncan's hand. And you know what Tim Duncan said to the kid? Thank you for giving us this one. Because you're going to own this league soon. They laughed. And he left. That was, and here's the comparison. How old is Victor Wembanyama now?
22.
Yeah.
How old was LeBron James in 2007?
22.
Okay. That's the kid that's had responsibility since he was 13 years old. The other one has had silver spoons put in his fucking mouth since he was 13 years old. You see the difference? Yeah. So I don't want to hear about he's young, because how young is 22 for some people? You can be able to drink. You can be able to do this. So don't make excuses for one that you're not going to make for somebody else. Sorry, not sorry. I don't feel bad when you're supposed to be the guy. So what he needs to do next season, he needs to make sure that he takes his long ass and go on a treadmill and get some cardio so he can be able to play 35 and 36 minutes a night, because that's what the superstars do. That's what Jalen Brunson does. That's what LeBron James did when he was dominating the league. That's what Steph Curry did. The list goes on, all the greats. You check what they do in regards to crunch time. Where was Wemby in the fourth quarter of any game? Exactly. So, you go ahead and crown him if you want to. I'm not. I don't crown players too early. You need a resume for me. You need a resume for me. But it's just funny how one particular finals on the grandest stage can make everybody start going like this to you. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is not the guy that we thought he was. Oh, really? This is what happens when you go against a team that's not scared of you. Cat wasn't scared. Mitch wasn't scared. Nobody was. They saw a little boy that likes to play dirty and talk shit, that hasn't done much. Where's the lie? Okay. Moving on. Let's see who we got here. Who's next on who's next on the list for me? Luka. No shade. Well, it could be shade. Luka has said, or there's rumors out there that says that he is growing very, very impatient. Because when the trade was made, you had Rob Pelinka say, 2026. We're planning for 2026. It's gonna be a big summer. We're planning to reshape this team. Okay, cool, great. You know what his agent said? Agent came out and said, we've been waiting because we've been told that 2026 is the year that we're supposed to see some sweeping changes. It's 2026 now. So what are you gonna do? And here's the problem that the Lakers face. All of the top free agents this year are all Lakers. Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, Austin Reeves. So what that means is that if you give LeBron the max, just in a scenario, your cap is already gone. The $48 million that you have is gone. So that means that you can't retain Rui. You can re-sign Austin Reeves with the bird rights. But what sweeping changes are you going to be able to make? So I am very, very curious to know what Rob Pelinka is going to do. Because we have the 25th pick in the draft. We have the mid-level exception that we can be able to use. And my particular strategy is that do what the Knicks did. F them picks. I'm tired. Listen, we have not drafted very well for years. Like, I can literally Dalton Connect, JSN, what's his name? I don't even know. The dude's not even in the league no more. All of these terrible players that we've drafted over the last few years. If you can't draft well, then just trade the pick. Don't even waste time. Trade it and go get a player that can be able to help you now. Vando, I love him. Package him off for somebody else and get him out of here. You need to have an impact now. You see what the Knicks are doing. You see what OKC has. You see what the Spurs have. You see what the Timberwolves are trying to do. You see what the Boston Celtics have. There's so many teams right now that are vying for that opportunity to be the next NBA champion. You cannot miss your shot. Because at the end of the day, I can literally say that the Lakers are the third best team in the West. They are. But there's a tier system here. You got 1 and 2 Spurs and OKC, and way down at the bottom here, you got the Lakers. So that there's so much space there in regards to how close the Lakers are to the top. Yeah. You have to be able to try to bridge that gap somehow. And drafting a kid at the 25 spot in the draft is not going to do it. Re-signing Rui, re-signing Reeves and LeBron, you have the same team that you had last year. That got dog walked by those Thunder. Sorry, can't do it. Even if you had a healthy Luka, you're still going to lose the series. You need to find impact players. An athletic big that can rim run, block shots, lob. All of these things, you need to do it. And the problem that I have is that Rob Pelinka is not the man to do it. You remember Silent Assassin that you had that GM all those years back with the Giants? Dave Gettleman. I don't think that any Giants fan liked Dave Gettleman. You know why they didn't like him? It wasn't the fact that he didn't try. It wasn't the fact that he didn't even try to create magic. Hell, he tried to tell everybody, it says, Daniel Jones is going to be the next Peyton Manning. I promise you. I'm going to hit a home run with this one. And they said, okay, Dave, okay. But when it does work, when it doesn't work out, we're coming for you. It's not the fact that he didn't try. You know what Dave Gettleman's problem was? He was a fucking moron. Rob Pelinka suffers from the same affliction. All of these religious platitudes that he uses does not escape the fact that he's a fucking moron. And I'm a Laker fan. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be gun-ho for everybody that's a part of my organization. I wanted Russell Westbrook gone before he even got here because I knew it was coming. You go ahead and go back. I knew it was coming. That his bum ass was going to come on my team and destroy it. And we're still feeling the effects from that. It's like MAGA came to the Lakers. Just ruined it. Destroyed it for years to come. FUBAR. Right? So I'm not confident that Rob Pelinka can be able to put this thing together. I believe in Mark Walter, the owner. He's the one that owns the Dodgers. We see what the hell they're doing over there. He got people in place that are smart sports people that understand how to be able to build a winner. But when you have this fucking moron that you still have here, that's who I don't trust. He hasn't earned my trust because he's done nothing. I don't give you credit for having Luka because it fell in your lap. Because you had Nico Harrison as probably one of the stupidest people that will ever be in basketball. And you realize, where is he now? He's not in basketball anymore. Because they had to get rid of him. You're so stupid that we can't even give you a job anymore. You can't even be an assistant. Just go away. So I can't give you credit for Luka because it just fell in your lap. What have you done since? What did you do when AD was here? You didn't get him a center. For all the years he was asking, give me a center, give me a center, give me a center, didn't do it. The 2020 Lakers that won the NBA championship, do you realize that that was the prototype that every other team is using now? Rim running bigs. You have defensive perimeter guys. guys that can knock down three-point shots, and your stars. Every team looks like that now. Yet this idiot stumbled into it. So that's what I'm trying to say. Is not the fact that he had this desired plan. He stumbled into it. You know why? Because that was the plan B option. What was the plan A option? It was Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard was the plan A option. And when Kawhi Leonard decided to go to the Clippers with the dehumidifiers and the space heaters, he went ahead and chose plan B. That's what happened. So you see how you can be able to, certain things just happen. You don't plan it to happen. Greatness can be accidental. He fell into a championship. What has he done since? Nothing. So that's my problem, is that now you're on the clock, Rob. Because if you don't put together a winner, not only is your job on the line, but you may cost the Lakers Luka Doncic because he's growing very impatient. So I need to see you put together what the Knicks got. That's what I want to see. I want stars and role players that understand what they have to do. I understand that it takes work. You're not Leon Rose. I get it. But it doesn't matter because you're still going to have to try. So, moving on. The rumor. I'm sick of this man. I've been sick of him since the rumors started. Giannis watch. We're back on it. Right? So all of a sudden now there's rumors that Giannis may not be happy with Miami. What gave it away? What gave it away? You know why you're not going to be happy with Miami? Because if they trade for you, sir, they literally have to gut the entire roster. Surprise. Shock. This guy is the most insufferable superstar out there right now. He wants to get traded. He doesn't want to get traded. He doesn't like this situation. He likes this situation. He doesn't know if he wants to go. He wants to go. Dog, just make up your mind. If I am the Milwaukee Bucks, I am trading Giannis to Toronto. I would trade him to Charlotte. Whoever can get me the best deal, that's where he's going. Because I'm sick. I'm not working with you no more. I'm not working with you no more. He's one of those people that say, oh, I'm hungry, but I don't know where I want to eat. And then 2 hours later, he still don't know.
I mean, last year he said the Knicks.
Right. Y'all were this close to making the deal. The Knicks are not on his watch. You want Boston, you want Miami. But if you get traded to Boston, they got to dig the team up for you too. And here's the other part that people are not talking about. But I'll talk about it here because the cages are open. All right? The shackles are gone. Here's a hot take for you. And Nicole, you might want to pan this up. Giannis is washed. I said it. Giannis is washed. You know why? It's because he's on the wrong side of 30. He's starting to break down, and he's a lot more trouble than he is a winner at this point. Newsflash, he won a championship, in 2021? Great. What has he done since as a team? I'm not talking about individually. You can literally say that Giannis destroyed the Milwaukee Bucks team because with his presence and all of his pressure that he put on the front office, well, you have to build me a winner because if you don't build me a winner, I'm going to leave. Okay, so we'll get you Dame. Oh, well, I didn't want you to get me Dame, but okay. So he always wants to be the good guy. You never want to look like the villain. That's why he keeps waffling back and forth now. It's not going to matter, though. He can go to the Celtics. He can go to the Heat. He can go to the Rockets. He's no longer that difference maker that's going to put you over the top to win you a title. Because in this day and age, in the NBA, you need depth to win. If you don't have 8 to 9 good rotational players, you don't win shit. And if you go ahead and you acquire a Giannis, you will never have 8 to 9 players that can be able to win you a championship. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
This is not 2021 anymore. Things have changed. Because if this was 2021, this Laker team would probably be shoo-ins to win the NBA championship with how they're designed. You can't do it anymore. You need athletic guards. You need athletic wings. You need big men that can be able to rim run and protect the rim, block shots. You need a scoring guard, and you need good fundamental coaching. And you also need some guys on that bench that are going to sit there and not get much playing time. And then when their number gets called, they step up. See what the Knicks got with Jordan Clarkson? Didn't play for 2 months, and it ended up giving them some type of value, because you never know. But if they didn't have that type of talent on the end of the bench, where are you going? Who are you turning to? When you go ahead and gut your team and you have to trade 7 players for 1, where are you going after that? So we can go ahead and keep talking about how great Giannis is. He is great. I will never sit here and throw shade at Giannis. He's a great player. But his type of greatness takes a lot more TLC, because the type of team that you need to put around a Giannis is a lot more difficult than the team that you got to put around a Jalen Brunson. A lot more difficult than a team you got to put around Luka.
Yeah.
A lot more difficult than a team you got to put around Anthony Edwards and a Shea.
Fact.
So let's just talk frank here.
Yeah.
Where I'm going to see what team is going to be willing to gut their entire depth for him.
I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I don't.
So you need to play nice with Milwaukee, because that's where you're going to be playing next season. Possibly. I still think that the trade is going to happen, because I think that they want to get this done before next week's draft. The draft is next week.
Do you think they'll... I mean, it's never been heard of that a superstar like this guy has been bought out before. But do you think that would happen?
Nah, I can't see that happening. I can't see a
Even if he
buyout.
gets to his boiling point, like, yo, I'm out of here.
I can't see that happening, no.
Right?
That would be... I mean, look, James Harden he wasn't bought out. He sat out and got traded. I can see a situation like that in Milwaukee where he's away from the team, period.
Yeah.
Because they just don't want to deal with him until they can be able to find a trade partner and get him out of there.
Yeah.
But if you do that, the deals that you get in season are not going to be better than the deals that you get in the off season. So it's really, really important that they try to get a deal done by the draft, because you got draft picks out there. You know, I don't know if the Clippers are going to want to try to get in there because they got a number 5 pick. There's a lot of moving parts here, but Milwaukee has to move him. You need to rip the Band-Aid off and start fresh. That's it. It's over. It's over. It's a good run, but it's over. Don't let him trick you into coming back there. That's like a tenant that ruined your apartment, talking about, oh, I'm gonna get out of here anyway. I'm gonna leave. I'm not renewing the lease. And then a couple of weeks before that lease is done, they say, wait a second. Can we talk about maybe renewing the lease? Because, you know, there's some things that kind of happen. And a lot of things fell through that I thought was gonna happen. You looking at him like, I've already prepped this place for you to leave. There's already people that are waiting for me to repair this place and then rent it out. I've already looked past this situation. It's over. We're done here. So we're gonna see what happens. Miami would love to have a Giannis, because at the end of the day, Pat Riley knows how to build a team, but the problem is, does he know how to build a team with this particular cap structure? This is not 2012. This is not the Heatles. This is not the Jimmy Butler-led Heat anymore either. This is a different cap structure. It's a lot harder to build a winner. Yeah. And when you have that albatross of a contract in the middle of your team, and all you have is Giannis and Bam, good luck. Good luck. So, moving on. What else we got here? There's no football news, is there? No, there isn't.
I mean, besides Jackson Dart,
What about Jackson Dart?
he fuck with Trump.
Oh, come on, you late, man. We talked about that already. Irrelevant news of the week. Let's do it.
You gotta be kidding me. I mean, how do you watch them? I mean, yeah, they stink.
Silent Assassin, you look like Bank right now.
And I'm like so exhausted. And, like, my head, I'm like trying to like activate the cells in my head, whatever you call it.
Listen, man, it's been a long week for us all, okay?
It's like 20, literally, I'm going on 24 hours.
Wow. That's amazing.
You're a champ.
Trying to activate. I keep rubbing my head.
I remember when I was that young. I used to never sleep. Go from work to the club, back to work. Yeah. All right. Irrelevant news of the week. Let's see what we got. It's not much crazy news out here, honestly. Oh, I got this girl. She was funny, but I had to address her.
Don't you ever do a parade in the finance district ever again in your life. Let's keep it to Fifth Ave like we're used to, like normal. This parade should have ended at MSG, Madison Square Garden, for you guys who don't understand acronyms. Because this is ridiculous. The most federal area of New York.
She called Mom Donnie the president of New York, and I had to get her. And everybody's just like, oh, it's a joke. I don't care. We don't joke about certain things like this, because you know what? When you have that much influence on your page, you're gonna have dummies that come there and say, yo, is he really the president? He president of New York? Oh, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And if you don't realize that the Canyon of Heroes has always been where the ticker tape parades go. So,
I mean, we never had one.
moving on. Like, it's just, I'm just tired of these people. Yeah. I'm tired of these stupid people. I'm just done. I am done with dumb people. Yeah. If you do something or say something stupid, I'm coming after you. Period. Because I would love for, if I say something stupid, come after me. We gotta hold everybody in check, myself included. If I say something stupid, then cool, I take it. If you say something stupid, I'm coming after you. Let's see here. Oh, this was pretty good. The Gilgo Beach killer. Finally.
Got life, right?
Finally. Life. I know you got that, but come on now. That man shouldn't live. And it's so crazy how a pizza crust is what took this man down. Like all of those families. It just amazes me how things like that can go on that long. That a man can be able to live a normal life, have a family, and do all of this heinous stuff throughout the decades. It's insane to me. Of course you're gonna plead guilty. He would be a madman if he ever tried to do anything different. He's lived his life and he realizes the jig is up now. But I'm so happy that it's over. But man, those families suffer for so long.
Also, too, like cause like that was one of the biggest, like who done it.
Yeah.
For the whole for 30 years.
Decades, yeah.
And then how much media was come out of it, how many movies have come out of it, and it's just like a trauma for all those families to kind of live with.
Relive,
and then,
yeah.
I'm sure when he was caught, some sort of relief that finally there is someone that was caught, but him just kind of, I saw the video with the judge today and kind of called him out. It was pretty powerful.
Oh yeah, I think I might have that video.
Yeah. So, and he's just kind of you're sorry to your wife and to your kids, but are you sorry to all those people that lives that you've ruined?
Right.
So, but yeah, it's interesting. See, well, there's I don't know, there's no death penalty here.
No, not in New York.
So, but I know a few weeks ago I was saying I'm not really a big fan of the death penalty because I kind of see the people suffer, but he's just something different that maybe that was something that might be called for, but it's not obviously not gonna happen. So he's gonna sit the rest of his life in prison, even though he is an older guy. So it's kind of it's kind of there's I don't even know, but
yeah, not 100%. It's just one of those things where it's just no, death is too good for you. Mm-hmm. You need to sit somewhere and, deal with what's coming.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of people in there
that don't like people like you.
Yeah.
And no matter how big he is, he may turn into somebody Susan. Mm-hmm. Let the jail politics sort him out. Yeah. Put his big ass in Gen Pop and see what happens.
Where are they putting him?
Not sure. Not sure.
Manhattan Correctional?
Because I think he was in Riverhead, I thought.
Is there anything you wish to say before I pronounce sentence?
There it is.
Yes. There are no
Stand up.
There are no words I can say. I am responsible for what was said in this room today. The words I would say have no meaning, and I'm going to leave it there at this time.
Speak up.
Mr. Human, as Mr. Tierney said, I know that you're sorry that you got caught. I assume that you're sorry for what you've done to your wife and children. Are you a little bit sorry for what you did to these poor innocent women? 8 women that you strangled to death, at least 8 that we know of. Are you at least a little bit sorry for that? Yes?
Yes, I am.
You know what? You've been described as a very big man. But you're a disgusting and despicable small man, if you're a man at all. And you're a coward.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna tear him up.
Nothing more to say there. So I'm happy that this is done. Yeah. Respect to all the internet sleuths out there that they did the justice. You know what I mean? They need to be hiring these people for jobs because they're better than police departments. How can you miss this? That's the biggest thing that I never understood about this case is that they never really he was never a person of interest.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. until he was a couple years ago.
Right, until recently. How is that possible? These poor people that don't have any fame, like these prostitutes are just out here. Why? Are you that dumb? Are you that bad at your job? But again, it's over. So, thoughts and prayers to all the families, man, that had to deal with this over the years, because that scar, that pain never goes away. Never, never, ever goes away. That is my irrelevant news.
You gotta be kidding me. I mean, how do you watch the... I mean, yeah, they stink.
We are going to go straight into dummy, because I don't talk about Mets on this show. I don't. I'm done. I'm done with them, although they did beat the Phillies yesterday. They did. They look pretty good. Juan Soto looks pretty good. He does. New bat, too. Lighter bat. It looks good. And I saw that Lindor got a base hit in his rehab assignment. I don't know. I'm getting a little excited. That's why I want to talk about it. I'm gonna wait because I don't want to go crazy. So I'm just gonna let it lie. So we're gonna go to Dummy of the Week. The greatest segment on the show, greatest segment on the planet.
Dummy, yeah.
Dummy of the Week. Do you have one, sir?
Yeah, I have two, so I'll make it very quick. Not to break the segment up.
Go ahead.
But that fighter at the UFC, who he came out on the way in, and he looked ridiculous. He's like throwing up on himself.
His
and
name Kotick or whatever the hell his name is.
I don't know what his name is. And then after he wins the fight, he makes these like the comments, and it's like, what are we doing? I don't know. What are we doing? The comment was so bad. I saw even Trump cringed a little bit. That's bad.
I don't think Trump cringed. I think he might have been asleep.
He may have been asleep. But I saw like people on that side of things who were even like, you can't do that.
Oh no, yeah, a lot
and
of.
It's like if you turn like it's hard to get these people to somewhat turn against you in any way.
Yeah, listen,
he
did not get the response that he thought he would get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he definitely has to hold the.
Dummy. Yeah. And then quickly, just the refs in the finals for letting Wemby have like 5 technicals.
Right, let him do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Don't worry. See what happens. Let the basketball gods sort it out.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
So those refs can get it too. Silence Ass, you got one?
Yeah, I saw this video today where this man, like, there's like, I didn't see like that much of backstory. I just kind of went to the video, but I think like this man's wife was in the woman's bathroom, and inside the bathroom at the time was a dad and his 2 young girls.
Oh yes, washing their hands.
Yeah, and just in general, I feel like even if being a woman and if a man has a situation like that, like, I'm okay. Like, you want the girls to be safe, and if also too, at the moment when he went in, there was no one in the bathroom as well.
Correct.
And still, like, there's not a lot of family bathrooms just everywhere, and I would prefer, like, because me being a girl growing up, when I used to go on trips without my mom, I'm with my dad and 2 brothers, my dad always had to kind of
try to figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out, and he didn't want to leave me to go by myself. Sometimes he would find a woman and be like, hey, like, can you just keep an eye on her? Or, like, he would take me to the men's bed, he would just stuff my face, like, in his armpit. He's like, you're not gonna see anything, right? And even, too, like, he would bring me to the stall, let me, like, respect my privacy, and, like, kind of do my own thing, and he'd wait outside the door in the stall, like, turn around. But, like, that's a very stressful situation, being, like, a dad alone or a single dad with girls and whatnot. And for, like, a older woman or the man to get offended, it's like, these are 2 kids. It's not like the guy's in the bathroom by himself or, being weird or whatnot. He's helping his daughters.
And here's the funniest part about that, is that the wife was so embarrassed for him. Because after his Karen ass left the bathroom, she closed the door and said, I'm so sorry about this. Because what is he to do? It's 2 young girls, and this man is standing at the door acting like a fucking moron, and these little girls are now affected. They're crying and they're upset. because you don't know how to behave. See, in situations like this, I applaud that father because I am not so kind. If you cause my kids problem and now they're distressed because of you, well, there's no sense of trying to repair the situation. I'm now going to put hands on it. If you want an animal, now you got it. There's no reason to act like that. Let the dude have his girls wash their hands so they can get out. Because I'm sure if you asked your wife if she's okay with using the bathroom, she would have said, yeah, I'm good. I'm not scared of what's going on. He's with his daughters and he's going to leave. So.
Dummy, yeah.
I will go into it at a later time in regards to, because I have some other stuff to talk about, but people just need to mind their fucking business. That's going to solve a lot of problems for a lot of people. A very simple thing that your parents taught you very early on. Just mind your business. But somehow, a lot of white people, not the good ones that are in this room, but a lot of white people just don't like to mind their business. And you see what ends up happening. So that idiot, I don't know what his name is, he gets the
Dummy, yeah.
Now I have one. And I've been waiting for this. I talked about it. And boy, did that video do well as well. But I have to now get him again. Let me go ahead and go to the phone because I was so shocked that somebody can be this stupid and be employed. Is the shocking thing. Is that you can be stupid on your own time, right? If you're stupid and you're just a content creator, you're just stupid. That's fine. But no one's paying you to be stupid. You're just out there with your own opinions, on your own vices, and doing all this stuff. Cool. Someone's paying you, this person, to be stupid. Let's go ahead and find it, shall we? Here he is.
Like to know that greatness is validated. How do we know that any of the last 8 champions are actually validated because they have not done it again? Giannis is itching to get out. Boston is thinking about trading Jaylen Brown. They don't believe in their one championship. LeBron's one championship in LA was not enough. So why would it be enough for us?
Validate is the Larry O'Brien that I put on that shelf and it stays there forever. That's the validation. The Laker thing.
Oh, you mean participation trophy then?
I'm sorry, Larry O'Brien is a participation trophy?
If everybody gets one.
It is an actual trophy. You won the league that year.
Like
that dummy. His name is Vincent Goodwill. He works for ESPN. He covers basketball. And he said that the Larry O'Brien has become a participation trophy because he thinks that there's no repeat champion. So because of that, it's a participation trophy. Outside of the Patriots and the Chiefs, can you please tell me how many repeat champions there have been in the NFL? Not many. You know why? Because it's really hard to win a championship, isn't it? The new collective bargaining agreement in the NBA, this is what Adam Silver wanted. Parity. On any given year, a team can win an NBA championship, which means that every fan base of these 30 franchises can have hope that one day, if the cards are played right and all the eggs are in the basket and fate has it and you have the lucky stars or whatever it is, your team can win a championship. But here's where Mr. Vincent Goodwill gets it all fucked up. It's just because you might be the sole winner of the championship that year and there is no repeat, doesn't mean you didn't fucking earn it. If the Knicks never get back to the NBA Finals, and this is their sole lone championship in the past 100 years, everybody will still look back at this championship run and say it's one of the most special runs they've ever seen. No one will ever call this shit a participation trophy. So for somebody like Vincent Goodwill, that I'm sure has never played basketball professionally or at any level in his life, it's easy for him to say that because you can tell that motherfucker's not an athlete. He's just a pencil-pushing dummy that can be able to get paid by a right-wing propaganda machine like ESPN. It's not shocking to me that they have dummies like that on their airwaves. They hire Stephen A. Smith. What's the difference? But you know who wouldn't say something outlandish like that? Stephen A. Smith. You know why? Because not even him is that stupid. Some people don't even know who he is. They know him now. And why did they put him there? And did you notice when he was talking? It sounded so written. He went there to do that. Because again, we are now in the era of clicks and views. It doesn't matter how many impressions, or it doesn't matter what negative views it is, as long as everybody's talking about it. Hell, we're talking about it right now. But I'm going to use ad hominems because I'm attacking the person that actually said it. I don't care about what he said. It's dumb, yes. I'm attacking him, that he has no journalistic integrity to be able to sell yourself down the river like a fucking prostitute, to be able to say some dumb shit like that when you're talking about the integrity of the game. Winning championships is fucking hard. Repeating and getting back to a championship is fucking hard. Maybe now you can be able to appreciate what the Golden State Warriors did. Maybe you can appreciate what the Cleveland Cavaliers did to getting to 4 straight finals. Maybe you can be able to appreciate LeBron James getting to 10 straight NBA finals and realizing that you can't win them all because it's so fucking hard to do. But that's validation for you, not saying that a team that goes through an 82-game season, they go through an additional, at minimum 7 games. You have to win 16 games to win an NBA championship. But that's a participation trophy for you? What the Knicks did is not validation enough? They have to win a second championship to be validated? I thought it was win a championship. Now it's a second championship. Now you have to get to... When the super teams were doing this, I never heard that. It was just win a title. Kevin Durant win a title. LeBron James win a title. But you got dummies like this, and these are the people that are on the Hall of Fame boards that get to be able to select Hall of Famers and All-Stars and MVPs. These are the dickheads that get votes. Why? These are the dickheads that have influence. So Vincent Goodwill, I have nothing good to say about you. You're an idiot. And you are pretty much the microcosm of what ESPN has turned into. It's not informative anymore. It's all clickbait shit. And it's nothing but a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. This is why most fans come look for people like me. This is why independent media is on the rise. This is why content creators are on the rise, because they do not give a fuck about what people like you have to say anymore. So thank you for proving our point. Thank you for being able to put yourself on Front Street and show everybody how fucking stupid you are. We salute you. Keep them coming, because these will keep coming. That's my dummy for the week.
Dummy, yeah.
Boogie, Jeff, thank you for coming. Listen, as a Knicks fan, I'm going to say this again. You guys deserve whatever party, whatever celebration, whatever shit talking y'all want to do. It is this. The Knicks fans are what makes sports fun. And what I mean by that is that this is a fan base, year after year, sells out Madison Square Garden. They buy merch. They listen to all the talking heads. They call sports radio very passionately about their team. They're the most knowledgeable basketball fans around. Why? Because they had to be. They used to have to watch everybody else's players. Watch everybody come to the Garden and get celebrated while the Knicks are just the afterthought. You waited patiently through every single era and regime. Every heartache, every turn, every expectation, high expectation, low expectation, no expectation. Y'all deserve this championship. Not only do the greats, the Pats, the Mellos, the Bernard Kings, the Allen Houstons, the Spreewells, but the fans. This championship, and this is why you had so many Knicks fans all across the New York City, flew in from wherever they lived at to come see this championship, to come enjoy this parade, because not only did those players go through hell, but as Knicks fans, so did you guys. And you were there every step of the way, through every decade, through every heartbreak. So, as a Laker fan, salutes to every Knicks fan that's out there, because it's well deserved. I got nothing to say about y'all, and you guys are what makes sports fun. If people don't watch sports, I want you to go watch Game 4 and Game 5 of the NBA Finals and tell me that you are not a fan of sports after that. I want you to go and look at the celebrations of what Knicks fans did when they took to the streets, had watch parties outside, the whole of Harlem, everybody just watching. You had food trucks, putting TVs on the food trucks. That's what makes sports fun. You guys are the epitome of what it is to be a fan. So salute to y'all.
Appreciate you.
Silent Assassin, do you have anything to say?
Excited to see Lindor come back. I feel like it just feels weird not seeing him on the team. So
I miss him.
Like maybe that's going to take me out to another baseball game this year, because when I went, I didn't get to see Soto and him play.
Yeah.
So I want to get at least one game.
You got to see the whole band together. Yeah.
So I kind of feel like, okay, I seen the Mets this year, even though I don't really want to give them my money, but I'm just excited to see him come back. So.
Well, I got one game in the tuck because of Jasmine. She forced me to go. But yeah, we'll see. So until next week, stay safe, stay cool, peace. I am liberated. You're gonna see a lot of craziness on this show going forward. Okay, no filters. They're gone.
Every win, every loss, every second got a cost to be the boss. Late nights, pressure heavy, never fold. Championship mindset, heart made of purple and gold.